I found this piece from Farinelli was very appropriate to start this program, as he's very much a symbol for the fact that it does not matter what we do not have in life. What is important is what we do have and how we use it. I welcome you to the Mental Health Tune-Up. My name is Carsten Østergaard Petersen, and having worked with many people from different cultures, religion, genders, socioeconomic and age groups over the years, I've found that one of the most important factors in our mental well-being is the ability to integrate our past and present experiences. This program has been designed to give you some foundational information that will allow for you to integrate the experiences you have had and are having, as well as giving you some insight into some of the areas that makes you who you think you are, as well as giving you some tools to help you understand and redesign your life in general. Having this information will offer you a great opportunity to change your behaviors, thinking, and the way you live and experience your life in order to get more enjoyment and autonomy in your daily life. The magnitude and quality of the outcomes of this program very much comes down to how much you're motivated. Motivation in this context is about how persistent you are, how much intensity and energy you put into it, and how you are able to apply it to your own life. Should you desire, you can supplement this program with one-to-one consulting, or even have a tailor-made program created for your specific experiences. If you desire to get more information on the program in general, do feel free to send me an email or give me a call. So what does it actually involve? Well, if you do the full program, it involves diet. Diet is very, very important when it comes to not only your physical health, but also your mental health. It's about cognitive processing, how you think, how you use your mind, and how your mind processes stimuli into what you believe is reality. Exercise, similar to diet, it's a very important area that's not only applying to your physical health, but also very much applying to your general mental health. Neuroplasticity, an area that I personally particularly like. I think it's something that gives you an invitation to change things you may otherwise have thought was static, even down to a DNA level. It's ability to rewire things in your mind. It's ability to change things that has been in a particular way for a long time. And although we're only touching on the surface in this program, it does give you some knowledge and simple guidelines. Behavior, we look at behavior. What is behavior? Why is behavior? And how can we change it? Meditation is another very big area that is attracting more and more attention and is getting acknowledged in the scientific world as being a very powerful tool. Not only are we going to invite you into some different ways of using meditation, but we're also hoping to give you some basic understanding of why it is so important. Thinking strategies, similar to the cognitive processing, thinking strategies is something that's really, really important and can literally be used as a tool to change your life. There will be an insight to what it is, how it works, and how we can change it. In general, there will be a lot of mind challenges. There may be a lot of the material that will severely challenge your past beliefs and change the way you see consciousness. We're doing a very, very brief overview of consciousness, or what it is, if there is such a thing. I don't think anyone have really ever agreed on what consciousness is and how it works, or even where it's located. We're having a look at belief systems, the power of belief systems, and how we can change our entire world by changing our belief systems. We're also going to look at the foundational underpinnings of belief systems, again, allowing us to hopefully go in and make some changes there. Similar to consciousness, reality, what is reality? Not that I think anyone ever have agreed on what reality is either. And I think as you will learn through this course, there's some very big question marks around reality. As someone once said, unfortunately I can't quote him because I can't recall who it was, his quote was, "Reality is sometimes unreal, making perceived reality more real than the reality itself, making reality unreal." How will the information be delivered? This program is naturally accessible online, making it very easy for you to access when you want and from where you want. I will be utilizing movies, talks, meditation, diet plans, exercise programs. I will give suggestions for weekly plans. There will be academic articles, and there will also be a range of suggestions for documentaries. As mentioned earlier, there's different ways you can use this program. You can just take the knowledge, or you can adopt the entire thing, including the diet suggestions and the exercise suggestions. Naturally, there's more of the program you adapt, and the longer you're actually using it, the bigger results you are likely to get. Will there be any side effects? You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Many of you may recognize that from The Matrix, the movie The Matrix. I suppose it's also a nice little reminder when you do start exploring things like consciousness and reality, you are opening up a can of worms and things get very interesting. You're likely to have some very interesting experiences. You're likely to experience a range of things you have never experienced before. One of the things you may experience is what's called psychological dissonance. I suppose from a scientific level you could describe that as opposing forces. On a more simplistic level, it basically means that you might start adapting belief forms that's no longer congruent with your behavior. So if what you think, what you say, and what you do is out of alignment, you're very likely to experience psychological dissonance. A confusion, it can be emotional pain, it can be a whole range of things. Should that ever happen, and should it be at a level where you feel you can't manage it or would like some advice, you're naturally more than welcome to contact me anytime you wish. I wish you a lot of fun. Hope you have some very interesting times with it. I hope you get a lot of learning from it, and I certainly hope you are going to find a lot of tools that's very useful and that will allow you to create some fantastic outcomes.